Welcome to Financials with How. We continue on our Making Wealth series. So today we are still building up on financial resuscitation, and I'd like us to talk about getting help. And today the help I'm speaking about is a financial planner, someone who is certified, someone who is professional in helping one organize their finances so that they can get from where they want to be and get on the path of where they're going. Now, human nature is that getting help is a sign of weakness, but we have advanced. Many of us are coming to the understanding that we don't know everything. And even if we have YouTube videos, we have content on the internet, it's very different when you have a personal interaction, when you have someone who you're conversing with, someone who can hold you accountable and understands where you're at. Because YouTube will not hold you accountable and the content on the internet will not. But when you're at a place where you really need to get going, when you have someone who understands what they're doing in terms of financial planning, then they're able to get you where you're going and keep you accountable until you're on a steady path. I'll share a story. Over the weekend, we had gone with a couple of other people to assist a friend. They had lost a family member. So just being with them and condoling with them. So as we went, Google Maps, hi guys, excellent. It can get you to your village. So it got us up until a very critical point. Now, the difference with where our friend lived is that they live on a hill, literally. Like their home is on a hill. So Google was very successful in getting us to the bottom of the hill. From there, the rest was human interaction. So we started off from like 200 meters to the turn we needed to take so that we could now get onto the path that takes us to from the foot of the hill upwards. A few meters in, we had to stop and ask someone, hi, we've been going for a while. Are we going in the right direction? And they cheered us on. They're like, yes, continue going. This is the path we're taking. A few meters ahead again, we'd gone. Again, we got to a junction and we had to ask someone, this junction goes three ways. And all of these seem to be the same area. So which direction are we taking if we're going to this particular place? So again, this person directs us and we take the correct turn. So we begin to ascend the hill and we're going. And it's steep. We're going, the vehicle is like on gear 2, like really trying to master energy to get up. All of us in the vehicle are like assisting the driver, like, turn the vehicle like this, go slowly, do this. And we go and we go and we go. We get to a place and we find another vehicle has stopped. So it's the windows are sealed up. So we think, maybe the driver has left the vehicle and it got spoiled or they got a lift. We don't know. So we proceed upwards. Do you know, in a few minutes, we see the car behind us. We were like, wow. So this person wasn't sure if they're on the right direction. But when they saw another vehicle and they just saw us go ahead, they figured these people must be going where I'm going. So they got the confidence and they started going behind us. So we proceed again. We go. We are faster, so we lose this other vehicle. But we will actually catch up with them at the top of the hill. But stay with me. So we proceed and then we get to another very steep turning and it just seems like, where are we going? Google Maps is telling us, by the way, you've lost it. You're not where you should be, you've lost it. But the reason why Google Maps is losing it is because this is deep in the heart of Taita in Kenya. It's a very difficult place to just say Google will take you all the way to the home. So we meet another person walking up. So we stop and we greet them and we're like, hi, this is where we're going. And we divulge a bit more that we're going to comfort a friend. They're like, I'm also going to the same place. So this is the interesting part. We trust and we tell them, please come into the vehicle. If we're going to the same place, why walk all the way up? And, you can also give us direction. So we go up with them and we get to a certain turn again. And he tells us, so there's an arrow pointing in one way. And then there is another road and told us, oh, by the way, this is the shorter route. Why don't we go in this route? The skeptic I am. Like, no, guys, I'm not sure. Let's wait. But he's like, I know the place. So everybody else is like, let's trust him. And they trust him. And we go and we actually get there pretty fast. And we're at our destination and all of that. Why the story? I'm using this story to relate to the journey one takes with a financial planner. It's a journey of stops and starts. It's a journey of checking in, but it's a journey that's necessary because then you have someone who gets you right until the destination you want to go to. So what does a financial planner do, or how is a financial planner trained? Ideally, financial planning is a certification. So someone goes through a season of training, and they are trained intentionally towards understanding the different aspects of personal finance and even corporate finance. And they are able to now work with people with a clear understanding. So what does it mean to understand where someone is at? How do they need to save? How do they need to invest? How do they need to manage their debt? How do they need to build themselves up, even if it's for them to increase income? So the financial planner is really coming alongside you with an accreditation that gives them the even access to information, because also the financial planner has access. They may not be analysts of markets and analysts of investment avenues, but they have access to information that enables you to put in some good practice as you build your finances. And most of them are listed. They're listed under several different associations. So you're able to go to a certified institute and be able to connect to someone who's a financial planner. So those are the certified ones, legit, gone to school for it, have the papers. And then there are those who, through life experiences, are very keen and intent on financial planning. Akina Ahau. We love to see people dwell in our finances. We've learned a couple of lessons, so we want to share off our life experiences so that others can also grow. And for me, that's where I find myself often. And I've worked with people around my space who, as I work with them to get to their financial goals, I'm also learning. They also work with me to see how to do things better. So I'm encouraging you, come alongside with someone. It doesn't have to be professional and costed, but it can be someone who's a bit ahead and understand the process so that you can get to the place you want to be. Thank you so much for listening. It's been a joy, and talk to you next time. It's a how.